Smell of chips. She might have smelled of dung in her day of The Good Life when she played the gorgeous Barbara. She's also gone on to the dangers of Doctor Who. What a journey it has been for the lovely Felicity Kendal over 5 decades, would you believe?
Oh no!
What? It's gone! Stolen!
Some things never leave you.
Well, you could still come every week, but maybe I could pay you in some other way.
Our trowels touched them.
I've done nothing.
It was very good, wasn't it?
Well, it was, and that's why they still run it
I'm
over
so
and over
glad.
again.
I'm really proud. People say, do you mind? Wow, I don't mind. It's wonderful.
No.
I hate it, and I hate you as
Why?
well.
No.
No, I'll tell you. I'll tell you why.
There's a reason.
There's
yeah.
a very good reason. I was thrown out of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire because of you.
Why?
Me and Sir Alex Ferguson together. Because there was a question.
Explain.
There was a question, a good life question, and the question was this.
What were you up to in money? at this
Would you?
point? No, what money were you up to?
Millions,
It was a lot.
millions.
It was a lot of
It was
money.
nearly the
question.
end,
Just
wasn't it?
getting to the
Yeah.
point
Nearly
there.
there,
It was
nearly
a lot
there.
of money. It was a lot of
Yeah.
money. And we hadn't got anything wrong, obviously, yet at all. Hadn't used any lifelines. And we used all our lifelines in this question. What was the name of Tom and Barbara's pet cockerel in the sitcom The Good Life? Now, even you don't know.
I haven't.
Richard Briers
Bruce,
didn't know.
Bruce?
No, I'll give you 4 options.
Okay.
Was it Trotsky?
Yes.
No.
Oh.
Was it Rasputin?
No.
Was it Lenin?
Yes.
Was it Marx?
No.
It was Lenin.
It was Lenin. I knew it was something political.
Richard Briers said it was only in
Oh
one
my
episode.
God, that's really hard. That is not
that
fair.
was hard.
I
You
mean,
can
it
see
was.
he's over it now.
Yeah, I'm over
that's
it.
Really,
He's well
that's
over it.
not
And
a
Alex
fair
Ferguson
question.
and you never mention it ever.
Fergie's, but
Really do.
listen, when the boss phones me and
I think-
says to me, I've spoken to 1,000 people, 2,000 people, he's up to 15,000 people now. No one knows the answer
But
to
Richard
that.
Briers didn't know it either, so...
Oh, yeah, well, really, I mean, it was a, you know.
Anyway, what's it like playing a man? We're here to talk about
it's
playing
so
a man.
jammy. I tell you, it is amazing. I mean, I'm not really playing a man. I'm part of a man. There's 3 characters all playing a man. And 2 of them are guys and 1 of them isn't. And it is so jammy that because you're so you get everything. You're so comfortable. It doesn't matter what you look like, really.
Yeah.
You know, you just do that to your hair. You don't
Yes,
mind
no
having
makeup.
got all this stuff. And you just, it's so sorry. It's just who you are and what you do. And all that sort of preening around and standing well and crossing your legs
And
so
high
that your
heels
legs look good. It doesn't exist. It's wonderful. It's such a
We must
relief.
explain.
I love it.
This is the reason you're playing a man. This is a play called The Last Cigarette, which is at the Trafalgar Studios in London. Started already, hasn't
It's previewing nights, opens on Tuesday.
and this is based on the memoirs of Simon Gray,
Yep.
who I know was a friend of yours too.
Great friend, great
so
friend.
he was an author, playwright.
Author, playwright. I was in one of his plays years ago. A funny, witty, wonderful, very often pissed man who smoked non-stop. Wonderful,
Yeah, and
wonderful
this-
Sounds very
creation
likeable.
with such a sense of humour. And this play is it's so funny and it's so real, and it's about him dying of cancer. It's also about love, and it's about celebration of, you know, surviving, and it's a very, very clever, unusual
But he
piece. It's not a
died-
play as such,
He dies
but it's
of-
his story.
But he dies of lung cancer, and you have to smoke during this?
We do smoke. I mean, in the script, we smoke all the time. We light up and we smoke, and we don't actually light the cigarettes. And that is an artistic decision. I was rather looking forward to puffing away, to be honest, because, you know, you can get away with it. But it was. We thought, the director thought, Richard, that if we were 3 people smoking on stage, the audience would actually go, oh, they're doing themselves damage, they're doing me damage, and they wouldn't actually be able to forget the smoke.
Or the smokers in the audience would
And the
want a
smokers
cigarette.
in the audience would be
Yes.
going like this. So we actually, we mime it, but then we mime a lot of things.
He
What
smoked-
is his relationship then with cigarettes at the end? I mean, the fact that cigarettes kill him, does he condemn them?
No.
Or the fact he has this last cigarette?
He never did give up, and he gave up because he had to, but he was also a drinker, and he gave up because his liver would have given out. But he came from a family of addicts. His mother died of lung cancer, his father died of lung cancer. They were both smokers. They smoked right the way through. So it's about addiction, really, rather more than... And it's certainly not a political play saying you come to this and you'll never smoke again. I would think a lot of people will go out and have a cigarette, to be honest. But it's not a moral play, but it certainly will make you think you have to be a little careful with what you do to your body.
Have you ever smoked? Do you
Yes,
smoke?
yes, I have smoked, and I've smoked in plays. I can smoke with walking the dog in the evening and have a lovely time, and then I don't have another cigarette for 6 months or
So you
8
can
months.
leave it behind.
So it isn't, you know, it's not really fair, because I don't find it addictive.
And so do you... It's hard to think of you looking like a man, but the costume you wear and things...
We all wear the same trousers, the same mine is cut down, but it's lovely.
Well, they say that the parts get harder for actresses as they get older. Has it come to this?
No.
You've got to be a man before you get a part. Is that the way it is?
Obviously, you can be both. It's even better.
Yeah.
No, they don't get harder.
Tell you who's addicted to you.
Ooh.
David Cameron.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, he
good.
went all
He
funny.
went a bit flushed when we
he went
mentioned
all,
you.
yes.
Where is he?
Well, he had
To
to do
nip back.
constituency business.
Well, it's only 10 minutes.
Yeah.
You could wait
Wow.
Could have hung
10
on.
minutes.
I tell you,
surely.
he's looking for your vote. I'll tell you that.
Oh, well, he should have stayed behind me.
And so that's on a theatre at the moment, but we've seen you recently in Doctor Who. That must
Yeah.
have been a great experience.
It's fun. It's fun. It's a very unusual. It doesn't really fit into any other job I've ever done, because I mean, it's acting, it's thing, but it really is a sort of cult thing you go into. So it was an experience that I enjoyed, and David's wonderful,
Do you
wonderful,
mean you've
really,
never worked
really
with
great
a giant
actor.
wasp before?
Yeah, but it isn't something that I would
Want to do?
Long
Time.
time.
Should we have a
For a
look
long
at you with the
time,
giant...
yes.
I think it was a killer wasp or something, wasn't it?
And you, Agatha Christie, with your railway station bookstall romances. What's to stop me killing you?
Oh, my dear God, my child.
What's to stop me killing you more?
Clemency, come back. Keep away, my darling.
It's hysterical, isn't it? It's wonderful. I mean,
It is funny.
you can't
It's
take
good
it seriously.
pantomime.
I got good marks, though, from all
Talk-
my young people.
Yes.
Talking about pantomime, Jim Woodley has emailed in today. Hiya, Jim. And Jim says Felicity has played a man before.
Yes, he's right.
He's
I
right.
did, yes, On The Razzle.
Tom Stoppard's
Yes,
On The Razzle.
Razzle. Well, it's a play version of
At the National, he
Hello,
said.
Dolly. Yes, and I played a boy called Christopher.
Yes, it's
It was very good. I was
yes, he
extremely
says,
good.
I seem to recall an hysterical scene involving Felicity and the pantomime horse.
It's true, absolutely true. And the back end of the horse was Tommy Cooper's son.
No!
Absolutely. He was lovely.
Just like
So
that.
there you go.
Very, very good. Well, it's been lovely talking to you.
Thank you
The
so
last
much.
cigarette at the Trafalgar Studios. It's previewing now, and it'll run for how long?
I think...
Till 1st of August. or
Well,
something.
they never tell me these things, but
Well, you'll
I
get
mean, if
through a
I'm
lot
there,
of
I'm
cigarettes.
there.
Put it like that. Yes, you certainly will. Thank you
start
very much.
smoking
Lovely
again,
talking
then.
to you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.